Hello and welcome to You Don't Understand. My name's Dustin. I have a new camera and I don't have something to set it on, so I'm holding it right now, and so it's probably gonna come out all horrible. I hope you're having an awesome No Shave November. I am, and this continues to not grow. The first thing I want to talk about is this. I have a text message. So it's No Shave November, and I was actually just now thinking about how it became No Shave November. You know, you got the thick beard and hair if you have it. And for girls, they think No Shave November means down there. Whatever floats your boat, I guess. But I was thinking about it, and I mean, it kind of makes sense. November is the month it gets cold, right? So you want more hair to keep you warm. I was just thinking about that. That makes total sense. Anyway, welcome to You Don't Understand. Let's get to this video. In relation to No Shave November and it being the cold months and everything, I like to call this season cuddly season. I say that because the first thing I want to talk about is your pets. Have you noticed lately that your cat or dog or whatever has been annoyingly asking for attention lately? See, I already have cat allergies. I mean, you met my cat Woody. And usually at night, all he does is, he crawls into bed with me, and he cuddles for about 15 minutes, then he leaves, and if he comes back, he sleeps on the end of the bed, and it's all hunky-dory. It's difficult to hold up my camera for long periods of time. Okay, what was I saying? He's not under my covers for 15 minutes. He's there all night now, and he's under my covers, asking for attention. If I start to fall asleep, you know the whole head bumping thing that cats like to do? He'll do that, or sometimes he'll put a paw on my face with like his claws out to wake me up. He'll do that, just so I wake up so I can pet him, or throw him off the bed, whichever happens first. I mean, this is all night, every night during the winter. My other two cats has been asking for a lot of attention lately. You. Here, meet my cat Maya. So this is Maya. Say hi, Maya. You just came into my room and started bugging me. Okay, you can go. She's been asking for a lot of attention. Woody's been asking for a lot of attention. And then my dog, Chance. Hi, Chancey. You've been asking for a lot of attention too. You're never in my room. I mean, he's gotten so bad, he's pacing the living room whining, waiting for someone to come up and pet him. Nothing's wrong with him. He was just outside to pee. He was just fed. He just walks around whining until someone comes up and pets him. We do have one more cat, and that cat, I don't know if she was in an accident or abused, but she has cross eyes, and I think there's something wrong with her jaw. Anyway, she usually doesn't like people or other animals that much. She still doesn't like other animals, but man, has she been begging for attention. Like, she hated being picked up. We've had her for a few years, and she hated being picked up. We could pet her, and that's it. Now, she begs us to pick her up, and she doesn't want us to let go. All our animals just suddenly become insatiable. You know, I read somewhere, though, that the animals do that because they like our body heat. I mean, it makes sense, that's why one reason I call it the cuddly month. But there's one more thing I want to talk about. What else makes this the cuddly month? We know about the animals, but what about the people? I have a text message. Now I lost my place. What else makes this the cuddly season? You notice it's the season where people tend to go back with their ex-boyfriends and girlfriends. I mean, whether they cheated on them, or got cheated on, or just treated them like dirt, but they go back out with their exes. Have you noticed that? Like, I'm sure every one of you knows at least a couple people, and you're like, why are you going back out with that person? But I think they do that because A, everybody loves body heat. But B, they don't want to be alone for the winter months. See, during the summer, it's not so bad. I mean, you want to be single for the bikini season, and because it's warm, you're capable of going out and keep your options open. But while it's cold, if you don't have someone by then, you want someone to hold. Everybody does. And if you don't have anybody, you'll start to get desperate and go back out with your ex. I mean, the whole thing makes sense, doesn't it? You won't be getting out of the house nearly as often, so you want that extra body heat / human infatuation, and it's harder to come by in the winter months, right? Final diagnosis. I hope that came out well on my new camera. If your animal is asking for extra attention, it's probably cold. It's cold outside. Snuggle with it. Snuggle with it even if it completely destroys your allergies later. And if you know somebody who's just recently gone out with a complete douchebag, whether it's their ex or somebody new, be patient. Because, I don't know if you noticed, but the spring months is magically when everybody becomes single again. Don't believe me? Wait and see. I mean, don't pay attention to any singular person, because they may have actually found a decent person to go out with. But watch everybody. So many people become single all at once. You may be surprised. See, I noticed this a couple years ago, and then last year I just started actually paying attention to it, and I'm like, oh my god. It's an ongoing cycle. Human science is awesome! Thank you for watching another episode of You Don't Understand with my new camera. I hope this comes out well. My name's Dustin. If you want a link to my Facebook or Twitter or anything else, links in the description. Actually, those are the only two things I'll probably have a link for. But the link's in the description. Maya, are you still over here? I've got all three animals in my room right now. Hope you're enjoying your No Shave November, and I'll see you next week.